Hello, everyone. John here. So, I have a couple other kits already on the bench, but for some strange reason, I'm feeling this pull to do this particular kit. This is the Lifelike Hobby Kits Prehistoric Monsters Ankylosaurus or Fortress Lizard Dinosaur. Um, so this is an older kit. I don't know uh, when this was from. Um, let's have a look. Maybe it's in the instructions. Maybe not. Well, I don't see. I don't immediately see anything that looks like a copyright notice or anything, but I'm guessing that this is from the 60s. So, uh, just to go over it real quickly, it appears to be a very simple kit. Two body halves, head and legs, and that's about it. So it should be a fairly quick and simple uh, build here. We'll see. I'm going to follow my usual process, which is the first thing is going to be to clean the parts, and I do that with Windex and water. Spray it down with Windex, wipe it off, spray it down with water, wipe it off, let it dry, and then I will do the assembly, which I think I will. Sometimes you paint some parts first and then assemble. Sometimes you assemble and then paint. I think this is mostly going to be an assemble and then paint proposition. It looks pretty straightforward. So this is my next kit. Again, even though I've got a couple of others already on the bench, but this one's like saying, build me, build me. So I'm going to build it. So again, the Lifelike Hobby Kits Ankylosaurus. Now that I have this primed, I've been thinking about how I wanted to paint this Ankylosaurus, and was kind of scratching my head on what to do. And then I remembered my girlfriend and I watched Prehistoric Planet, and they had a scene where there had been a forest fire, and there was an Ankylosaurus in there that was mostly gray and with some green on top. And I found a picture of it. Actually, two pictures. There's this one, and then there's this one, which you may or may not be able to see on camera here. So, this looked to me pretty straightforward. So, it looks to me there's at least four colors here. There's probably more than that, but at least four that I can use. And there's a Panzer Aces dark rubber, Panzer Aces light rubber, and then I'll need a dark forest green and then a lighter shade of green. And I've got all those in here somewhere. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to start off with a wash of the Panzer Aces dark rubber and go from there. the lifelike hobby kits Ankylosaurus is done, and I'm pretty pleased with this one. I had, for reference, used an Ankylosaurus that I think it was an Ankylosaurus saw in Prehistoric Planet that had kind of a gray body and this kind of green top to it, and I really liked the colors on it, so that was the inspiration. So this guy is done. I'm thinking that this is the same mold used, and I haven't made this yet, but I've got a strong suspicion that this is the same kit as the Lindbergh kit. And you'll see that sometimes where you'll have a manufacturer, they'll produce a kit for a while and maybe they go out of business or something happens, and then another company takes over, I guess, gets their molds or takes over production, what have you. And I think this may have started off as Lifelike Hobbies and then was picked up by Lindbergh. Lindbergh has kind of the same design for their legs and how the kit goes together, and the head's usually kind of goofy. So, I'm guessing 60s is when this came out, and you can kind of tell the kits from that time period. So anyway, this guy's done. I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm going to continue on. I've got a Tamiya Triceratops that I'm working on, and Aurora Prehistoric Scenes Cro-Magnon Man and Cro-Magnon Woman. So I've got those going on. So anyway, that's the Ankylosaurus. Stay tuned for more adventures.